Hello everyone. My name is Nkiro Jimado and I am a #1 best-selling author of 500 plus questions you must ask before marriage. The book I wrote with my husband, and I have several other books too that I wrote, that are bestsellers, all on Amazon. So here I'm gonna be talking about how to structure your book. I see you, Ogo Ophobi. I see you, Sir Alexei. Я думаю, что нам с вами поговорить надо, Sir Alexei. Я вам напишу. Кто еще нас смотрит? How to structure your book. Most of you that have written books know that we have different types of books. We have non-fiction books, we have fictions, and we have how-to books, we have memorials, we have a lot of books. But personally, the kind of book that I have written is non-fiction book. That is why I am going to talk about the structure of a non-fiction book. And why am I talking about it is because someone asked me to. One of the people that follow me asked that I should teach today on how to structure your book. So I have two writers here too. One is Oluwatoyin. He also has written several books. Clems the Clement has his book coming up very soon. So maybe you can connect with them too to teach you the little of their experience. So how do you structure your book? You have several ways to do this. Deborah, I see you. Please share this video as you come in. And I will ask those that are in my group, The Book in You. You can find it on Facebook, TBIY. Please share this link in that group because I am not allowed to share in groups. So I cannot share this thing anywhere. NS Ebonsa, I see you. I think you are in the group, The Book in You. Please help me share this link in that group so that those that need to know this will get to it. Sir Ike, you're welcome back. Please share this video, everyone, to get people in here. So, how to structure your book? It depends on the book that you are writing, and it also depends on your plan for your book. What do you want to get out of your book? That will determine how you will structure it. But generally, that is a common principle of how to structure a non-fiction book. So number one is, usually when you pick up a non-fiction book, I forgot to take my book so that I will just show it to you, but it's okay. Number one thing that you usually see in a non-fiction book is the content of the book. What does the book contain? Different chapters, and everything. Then secondly, the thing that you see is the introduction of the book. I explained how to write a beautiful introduction in my last video. So if you haven't watched it, please find me on YouTube. I uploaded there on YouTube. My name on YouTube is Nkiro Jimado. To find the 2 videos that I made on writing books, and I have a 3rd video that I published long time ago, I think more than a year ago, when I launched my first book. There I taught people how to upload books on Amazon. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see all this. You are welcome back, Saba 4. You are welcome. We are welcome, Davida Mbabazi. Please share this video so that others will join us. So the first thing is the content. The second one is introduction of the book. Then the third thing is anything that can come, anyhow that you want to do it. Some might be they will start telling some story to engulf the people, to make the people want to be part of this. Okay, you are welcome, Josh. You are welcome, Chinato. I'm reminding you that after this video, I have 2 more live videos that I will do. One will be on relationships, a relaunch of relationship. Those that were there know what I'm talking about. Then the next one will be on cryptocurrency, on Bitcoin. So make sure you don't miss any of these Each of these videos will be coming your way, short videos, not to waste your time and mine, 15 minutes each, okay? So, number 1, contents. Number 2, introduction. Then number 3, suggestions that you want to give to your readers, right? Do you understand? So far, if you got what I'm saying, just write the 3 things that I said. Let me see if you are getting me, if you are with me in the class. You know, this is a class, it's like a master class, yeah? So feedback is highly welcome so that I won't just be talking to myself. What are the 3 things that I just said, please? If you are part of the class. No suggestions, I will close my computer. I just go. That means no one is listening to what I'm saying. The first thing I said was what, please? If you are listening. Interesting. Okay, thank you for helping. All right. That is fair, at least. Hello, Chiwe. How are you? So, let me start from the beginning. Content, introduction. To know how to write an introduction, you go to what I did. Okay, Clemsy is here. Thank you for that. So, content, introduction, and suggestion, right? So, suggestion can be anything. You can make up anyhow. Actually, you are your own boss in this field. Like I said in one of my videos, I usually don't go by the rules. I go by the things that work, that I know I have practiced and it works for me. Like some people will say a book should contain, for example, 200 pages. I don't believe in that. Because personally, I don't like reading big books, okay? So if I make my books to be just 50 pages, and people read it and get content, it is okay. All right, you understand? Because some books can be so big, after reading it, you just got 1 sentence from that book. So what is the essence? Go and ask those that have read big books sometimes. They can't even tell you 2 sentences they got from the book. You know. But the author will be feeling good, my book is big, my book is big. But that is not the essence. I have seen a book that is just 1 page. That became a bestseller. Okay, 2 pages. That became a bestseller. You understand? A New York bestseller. So anything can happen. You make your own decisions when it comes to this field, okay? But let's continue. Content, introduction, then practical suggestions to the topic that you are talking about. Yes? Then you teach the people the guidelines to implementation of the book. I think Clemsy has this kind of a thing in his book where he suggests this is what you have to do so that you get the juice, as I always say, out of a particular chapter, for example. After finish writing a chapter, then at the end you might suggest that, some questions. What did you get from this chapter? Those of you that are familiar with Dr. Sunday Adelaja's book know what I'm talking about. He writes his book in a way that after reading a chapter, you have something like a workbook at the end that helps you to really get the thing into your head and really get much more out of that book, okay? So, number 1, contents. Number 2, introduction. Number 3 is suggestions. But before the suggestions come, of course, you have chapters. You are the one that determine how many chapters you want your book to be. Personally, that's what I think. And you are also the one that determines how long each chapter should be. Do you understand? Okay, Chinwe said nuggets. Yeah, at the end of each chapter, he has nuggets. Yeah, he has nuggets to help you. That nuggets help you to summarize all that the book contains in one. Yeah, you don't have to, even sometimes when you get to the nuggets, you might get, that helps you to remember, oh, this is what he said, and that kind of a thing. So it depends on how big your book, how big you want it to be, and your mindset in writing that book. What do you want your readers to get out of that book? Because people like DA say he's not new in the business. I don't know how many books he's written. I think it's more than 1,000 now. So he means business to equip people through this. So you can look at his book and try to replay what he's doing, okay? And it will help the people. She was helping me out here, really. She says summary of the main points, okay? So summary of the main points makes you not to start going all over the book, all over again. But we have a system, most people that really know how to chew a book, they mark, where they have written, make notes, so that when they go back, they really know what is going on. So we are going back to the structure of the book. Number 1, contents. Number 2, introduction. Number 3, practical suggestion. That is after you have written chapter 1, for example. You give practical suggestion, practical examples. Then you write what the chapter is all about. Then you go back to chapter 2. You name how many chapters you want to write. Each chapter should have its title, right? Then you write whatever you want to write. At the end of each chapter, you give nuggets. Some call it golden nuggets. Some call it whatever you want to call it. Golden points, or, you choose a name that will be unique to you. Then summary of the points, yeah? Summary of the points is also what you can call golden nuggets, or you can call it summary of the points, or you can call it summary, whatever language goes well with you, okay? Then you have what? You have conclusions, yeah? The conclusion of your book. You have to bring it together for people, the major summary of the book. What was the book? You discuss briefly what went on, what didn't go on, and what you advise people to do. And ask them, what did they get from the book, and whatever. So these are the few structure of a book in general, okay? But again, I say it depends on the type of book that you want to write. I discussed a non-fiction book. You have fiction book. I have never written a fiction, so I cannot help you there. Both of us, we study that one and share it somewhere in the future. You have people that write journals. You have people that write how-to books. So all these books have different structures. But what I describe now is the structure of a non-fiction book. And I congratulate again Clement Clemsey on his upcoming book. So you watch out for him, follow him on Facebook, so that you will see the book that he is about to give to the world. And I say again, each and every one of us has a book in him. And it's a crime for us to go to the other side of the world without giving the world that book, okay? Apart from books, this is the reason I do this program. And actually, this is the reason I decided to do 4 live programs today, under 1 hour, 15 minutes. I'm not stealing anybody's time. Nobody is stealing my time, because I am extremely sober now. I am extremely sober. Why? Because when I think of death, it makes me to squeeze myself and give out more. Because of the news I got today too, some acquaintances that just, whatever I saw on Facebook, somebody just dropped dead. Was dancing and just dropped dead. Then yesterday I made a post, if Nkiru Jumade is dead, that is my name. What happens, Life is nothing. But the good thing is, when you learn to make your life meaningful, and what does it mean to make life meaningful is to not to die with what you have inside of you. I personally know that I have a lot inside of me, and it's a crime for me to just carry it to the grave whenever the grave comes. So I will do my best to squeeze out everything in me, in every topic that I know that I'm strong in, and we all run with it if we want to. Those that want to learn will learn. Those that don't want to learn, we keep on sitting on the fence. Everybody will not be my follower. Everybody will not listen to my voice. But even if it's one person that runs with it, I am done. Even if nobody runs with it, when I'm dead, somebody will pick it up. Because we know people that are dead, but till today, we are still reading their book. Miles Monroe is gone, and some people discovered him when he's already dead. So don't be afraid to give what you have to the world, even when nobody watches you. All right? So I hope you got me. Don't worry, I am not dying soon, no. I am still here, but I am just very, very sober right now. Okay, that is why I don't see me messing around. I am focused. I know exactly what I want now, and I am hitting on it. So watch out for me, okay? So after this, we are going straight to Relationships 101, okay, live, a comeback. So you might want to listen to that intro. So thank you everyone that is watching me. And after relationships, we will talk about Bitcoins. So make sure that you are there. Yes, Chinwe, thank you for being here on board. Thank you, Bafo. Oh, Chisandra, I've missed you. It's been a long time. Idera, how are you? Maurice, Jacqueline, I hope I pronounced it well. Yes, I did. Olainka, you are welcome. Clemzy, Clemzy is coming up with a new book. Please watch out for him. Okay, who else is there? Fanshe Lucaro, you are welcome. Are Odeshun, my sister Jomani Doris, Ruth Akimbowe. Yes, she's another one that has written a very wonderful book. You should also follow. Jamed Jal, Mfan Benny, Chinwe, Glory Oluwatoyin, yes, also has a book or 2 books, I've forgotten. So thank you all for joining me. Joseph Watchman, Elena, Chinatu, Josh. Yes. So there we go. Let's stop this now and jump to the other topic. I am all for you today, giving out all I can give, giving out all that I can give. Thank you for joining me. Blessings.